On this episode of The Sequence, the AKAI MPK Mini 3? The Sequence. What is going on, guys? Yeah, I'm as shocked as you. Holy crap, a lot of stuff has happened lately. So if you've been watching my episodes of The Sequence, I've been covering the free DAW from AKAI called MPC Beats. And I bought a Mark II. I bought a Mark II not too long ago. And I really do enjoy it. Now, I had a review for this, and then AKAI reached out to me, which is incredible. Incredible. And, as far as my pros and cons for the Mark II, I didn't like these encoders because they weren't endless. And, that was an issue of mine. And, the pads felt okay. And I like the joystick, but a lot of the functionality just wasn't there, even though it works very good with the MPC Beats software. And I was still okay with that because I like the software. The software is free. I mean, come on. But yeah, like I said, AKAI reached out and they sent me this baby. And when they reached out to me, I was shocked. I mean, holy crap. But overall, let's talk about this right here. So as you can see, they have endless encoders. It's like they was reading my mind, or just a lot of people were complaining about that. These pads are actually the exact same pads that they put on the MPC. So yeah, if you was one of those people that felt finicky about the pads, well, these pads feel even better, and I actually like them. These encoders feel good too as well. And I'm going to test this out with the software. I don't know, because as of right now, they don't have any instant maps for these. So I'm a little worried about that, but it might be released in time for this video. But as of this video, I don't have the proper MIDI maps for them, but they have said they will release the MIDI maps. The keys, they feel much better. One of the bigger issues that I had with the Mark II was that the keys didn't feel very well. And yeah, you can see that they added an OLED screen to this, and yeah, that's really cool. They put the USB port on the back, and they also have a sustain pedal on this one, which those are things that were included on the original. As you can see, the new design of this is pretty darn cool. Let me go ahead and get this in focus here. But yeah, you can see it's really, really dope. Yeah, let's go ahead and see the bottom of this baby. Yeah, so it's well designed. The next thing, of course, everybody's going to ask me, are they about the same size? And the answer is yes. The design is a bit different. And, this is what I just want to show you guys. And yeah, I got two MPKs now. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, more so onto the review here. Now, I do understand there are a lot of kinky people out there and they like their ASMR unboxings. Well, here is the box. I won't open it because I already opened it, obviously. But the box looks really nice. You can see it's a huge difference from the original or the Mark II. And you can see the MPC Beats software on there because it comes with software too as well. I almost forgot to talk about that. But yeah, the box looks really, really sexy. So here it is in the flesh. We have the AKAI MPK Mini Mark III here. And you can see there's a lot of dramatic improvements, quality of life changes, I would say. The main one that sticks out is the keys. The keys feel much better than their predecessor. Yeah, if I was to pull up the MPK Mark II here, yeah, these keys didn't feel all that great. I had to loosen them up and get used to them. They was a little tougher to press down on, and that was kind of throwing me off. But as far as the action on these keys, they're still not as long as a typical keyboard, I guess. But, it is what it is when it comes down to this miniature thing. But overall, the size is about the same as I was comparing it earlier. They're about the same size. They're actually the same size. And, that works very well. You can see that the pads have changed. These pads look totally different than these pads. And these pads feel and are the exact same pads that you would have on the MPCs, like the big boys. I think these pads are the same size as the MPC ONE. Let's get the, yeah, they're about the same size. Yeah, same size as the MPC ONE. So the pads are about that size there. So they're pretty good. They feel pretty decent. They're not as mushy as the Mark II, but these endless encoders though, that was going to be something I was going to talk about as far as me not liking the Mark II. And as you can see with this LED screen, you get information about the Q links and whatnot. And that's actually pretty dope. And you have your bank button that return. You also have your CC that return. You have your program change, your program select. You have your arpeggio on and off. You have your pitch bend right here. All this right here is returned. Tap tempo, great. And when you click on the octaves to change the different octave tones, of course, you can see how far you went. And if you are like this right here, where nothing is flashing, it's neutral, you can go all the way up, down. Yeah, it's really cool. The buttons feel pretty clicky, but if you're into clickable buttons or not, then perhaps you might have an issue with that. Full level, of course, and note repeat. And then you have all your functions right here that you can select. So it's a little early now. I have the MPC software up right now, the MPC Beats software, by the way. Make sure that you register your software and register your keyboard so you can get the software. You'll get a little card like this in here, and you'll have all the stuff. It comes with Hybrid 3, Mini Grand, Velvet, and the MPC Beats software. But right now, if I was to run the startup, of course, this is a bit early, so probably the day of they will have the actual drivers here, but you can go and set up your MIDI and preferences here. And I see the Mark III here. I'm gonna go and just tap on control so I have control of that. Then I'm gonna go over here, and I don't have to worry about syncing right now. And you know, still about the same, you know. So, but you can also map it, and that's probably what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go ahead and map the pads here. So map it, map everything until I can get all the stuff here. Boom, boom, boom. Just map everything here and keep learning different things. Go to the here, map that here. Map playback. This is what you would do. This is how you would set it up if you had like a third party. Again, they're going to fix that with an update. Of course, they're going to come out with the maps here. I did that wrong. Let's go back here. There we go. Boom. And you know, you can set it up inside of here too as well. You also can change this to where you can set up the program so you can do BPM. So you can change the BPM within here as well. I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. And we learned. And everything is here, see? Boom. So tell me how you feel about this review. I definitely want to hear from you guys in the comment section. I mean, are you excited that there's a Mark III that you can order? I mean, the link is in the description box if you want to check that out. Of course, it's an affiliate link that will help out this channel. So, you know, my pros and cons are about to come in right now, guys. So I hope you are ready for them. So the pros, yes, the keys, they feel much better. I think these keys are much better than the original ones or the Mark II. The pads, I mean, I like the new pads. I mean, I hate to be the guy to say that I like the Mark II pads, but I kind of like the Mark II pads. You know, there was a little mushier, you know, but I'm used to the MPC pads already. I already own like the MPC ONE and the MPC Live II. The only MPC I don't own is the X. The encoders feel good. Like I was saying in this video, they feel better. Now that they're endless encoders, it makes more sense for when you're trying to dial in anything on your programs or anything like that. You know, that just makes total sense. The OLED screen is pretty useful. I think it's a nice addition. Cons, I definitely would like to say that the con would be that it still doesn't have any MIDI out of any sort, like not even a 3.5 millimeter out. But the overall design of it is really nice. This is very lightweight. It feels a little sturdier than the original. Yeah, so it feels better than this one right here. And this one felt pretty good. I mean, I really like the design on this one too as well. I mean, you know, which one do you like? Just let me know in the comment section as far as the design. I hope they come out with multiple colors. I think that would be great. But overall, you know, pretty good. Do I give this the stamp of approval? I say, I can say yeah. I'll say yeah. I say yeah.